Hello, oh, wait, there we go. There we go. Hello, everyone, and good afternoon. It is 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock Central Time, 3 o'clock Eastern Time, and 9 o'clock in London. Never hurts to improve. All right, guys. And welcome to our very first Singing the Basics class here on YouTube. Now, some of you guys have probably read is that this whole class is 5 o'clock in Canada. Yep, there we go. This class is about talking about the misconceptions about singing. There's so many false truths about singing. It is ridiculous. And also, since the fact that we vocal trainers and coaches, we don't have to be certified to teach this craft. We can easily self-claim that we are teachers of singing or a vocal coach, which we do have to be careful about. And that's why in this whole course, throughout this year, we're going to be talking about the misconceptions of the voice, and we're going to be focusing and mastering one part of our voice a month at a time. And why a month? Especially for beginning singers. Let me just turn off the music here. Because I don't want to put you guys to sleep. The reason for a month is, especially for beginning singers, is we tend to try to improve everything at once. And whether it be for beatboxing, whether it be for singing, regardless if you're going into musical theater, if you're going to R&B, hip hop, opera, yodeling, we want to see you tomorrow morning. We want to focus on one part of our voice at a time. Have that monthly goal so we don't get overwhelmed. Or metal too. So that is why, my friends, we are going to focus at one goal at a time so we can improve your voice and do it right. Yeah? Who's with me? Awesome. Now, I will have to mention that I noticed that my comments are disabling for these live classes. I'm working to figure out why that is, because I don't have them disabled. So I will fix that, okay? I will fix that. All right, so today, my friends, we're starting from 0. Yes, 0. What does that mean? Posture and breath. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. So, we may think that all we have to do to sing a phrase is to fill the lungs with air, right? So you have to be able to inhale quick breaths without letting the audience hear you as you open your whole body. But if we're using our chest going, good luck. Because first off, if I'm taking these short breaths, lifting up my upper part of the body and the shoulders, do I look comfortable? Imagine doing this while speaking. Hi guys, welcome to Singing the Basics. I'm Rosita. I am a vocal language coach, meaning not only do I teach people how to speak and sing in different languages, I'm tired already after that. So we don't want to use the upper part of the body, especially when it comes to screaming. For my rock people, for my metal people, if we don't get the singing down, I promise you guys, you'll definitely have an obstacle that we will need to overcome together if we don't get the breathing straight. Okay? But we want to be able to inhale quick breaths or long breaths without letting the audience hear us as we do expand, as we do inhale, including our lungs. And in the next classes, these live classes, we are going to be exploring the opening and moving 4 areas that requires us to breathe. The ribs, the abs, the sides, and your hips. Yeah, we're gonna go in Shakira mode here. Or just having fun at the wheelie chair. But we're going to be focusing on each part one at a time this month. Knowing how to move the muscles in these areas are going to allow you to control your breath. Who wants to have what happens when I'm beatboxing on stage? Darius! Hey, 久しぶり! 元気? まだ日本語勉強しますか? And I went informal to polite in an instant. We don't do that. すごい! 本当に久しぶり! What happens when I'm beatboxing on stage? Breath, my sir. Especially since we're creating different rhythms and voices in beatboxing. We have to know how much air we have to let out to produce the different sounds that are required. So, ne, Dario-san, did you know that we have Japanese grammar class for free on YouTube? 元気ですよ。元気ですよ。ダリューさんは元気ですか? So, knowing how to move these muscles in these areas are going to help you it's going to allow you to have more control of your, not only your breath, but your voice. No? でも how are we supposed to watch anime without those subtitles? Yeah. So I'm going to explain these 4 areas. Okay, hi. Yeah, finish school, young man. We're going to focus on inhalation. The inhalation is going to first allow you to develop the coordination. And who likes to be coordinated? And who finds coordination difficult? Yay. Yay! And, school is cool. School can be cool. Right? Especially when you have an anime club. Okay. So once we learn how to inhale and to develop that coordination, then we are going to work on exhalation. So again, this not only applies to singing, guys. This also applies to speaking as well. Again, when we speak, we don't do this, right? Right? No, you guys are tire yourselves out. I'm tiring myself out. Now, with that said, yay! Um, Physically working out, actually doing exercise, can help with your singing. For an example, cardiovascular workouts strengthen the lungs, which I will need to do that today after this stream. Yeah. And and when the muscles around your lungs get stronger, your voice gets stronger. Gets stronger. Yes. Dude, I cannot tell you enough, William. And I know I've mentioned this before, cuz I am a vocal trainer. I'm a legit vocal trainer, and I know I've nagged you with this. I nag everyone about this. Breath is the foundation, especially since you're producing different colorations of tone and different kinds of sounds. Breath must be fundamental because we never can use our throat. Well, we want to utilize these things correctly. Now, let's talk about opening the ribs. Now, for those that join us for our daily warm-up classes at 7 a.m. Pacific time, one of the breathing exercises that I have my students do is the 5-count rib exercise. And what that means is that whenever we place our hands on our ribs, well, that's why you're here, William. I am here to teach you. So you're going to place your hands on your ribs, okay? Shoulders back and down. And then we're going to inhale for 5 counts and then exhale for 5 counts. So when you breathe in, you're going to feel your ribs expand outwards. And then as you exhale, you're going to slowly feel going back to its relaxed state. Let me go a little bit back if I can. Well, I can because I can move this. Yay! Dude, that's the first step. That's the first step. And notice how I'm using my mouth. My method of teaching breath when it to my students is that I first have them use their mouth first. And the reason for that is to help them create a better awareness of the open feeling that a lot of us vocal trainers talk about. And just feeling that expansion of your lungs. And I find it better when you use your mouth first. Once we understand what we're supposed to feel physically, then we can go on to using our nose to breathe. As later on, as we're going to learn, I know there's one question you ask, how do we sing? Do we sing using your mouth or do you sing using your nose? Both. We use both, muchachitos. Los dos. Okay. Ribs. The rib cage is designed to protect the lungs. When you move the ribs, you move the lungs. So we need to be able to flex open those muscles between your ribs to open your lungs for singing. So right over here, just like where your armpit is. You know how you do the chicken dance? So right over here, this is where your ribs are. Awesome sauce. Get it? Ribs, sauce. Okay, sorry. All right. This is why I'm a teacher and not a comedian. Okay. So, we'll need to be able to flex open the muscles between our ribs. This is why we are not going to lift this up, because if we lift this up, our ribs are not going to expand, meaning our lungs are not going to expand.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
No, Siri. All right. So let's go ahead and place your hands on your ribs once again. Now you can either place your palms against your ribs like I'm doing now with your fingers pointing towards the front of your body, or you can place your thumbs like backwards, placing your thumbs towards the body. Whatever position is more comfortable for you, as long as you have proper posture. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to try to open the ribs so that your ribs move laterally out to the sides of your body, meaning we're going to expand our ribs side to side. Now, let's go ahead. We're going to take a nice long inhale, okay? We're going to inhale for 5 counts and slowly feel the expansion of those ribs. Are you guys ready? Mouth open, ah, and keep it open, ah. Let's inhale. How many of you guys felt that? Yeah? Let's do that one more time. Ready? Hands on the ribs. Let's shoulders back and down. Let's inhale. Good. Now, just by flexing, open the rib cage, which what we just did just now. And specifically, just by flexing the open rib cage, specifically the external intercostal muscles. Yeah, I'm going to throw some anatomy and physiology words out there to you guys. I had to study this. I actually have a degree in this. We're going to draw air into your lungs. Now, we may need to try this step a few times. So you may need to, so you guys can be ordered to feel it. And do it slower. If you don't feel it, just go slower. Don't rush it. Okay? Sorry, I'm also checking this out on my Twitch. Nani courage. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I have been teaching for almost 20, I don't want to say, oh yeah, oh God, oh yeah, almost 20 years. Almost 20 years. 18 years. Holy smokes. Excuse me while I sulk. You guys see my white hairs yet? Annalise, ¿cómo estás sintiendo? ¿Cómo está, chica? How are you feeling? I know we've been having crazy weather. Okay. All right, so continuing on. Now, if you're still struggling in feeling your ribs moving, some people say that their ribs open when they yawn. So try placing your hands on your ribs and go ahead and yawn. Totally fake, by the way. And then see if you can find that same motion without the yawn. And another method, too. Now, we want to lay on your side. So, yes, you guys may want to go in a couch or in a bed for this. Lie on your side with your elbow bent. And your wrist is under your head. And place your other hand on your ribs. And then as you're breathing, notice the motion of your ribs. So this is a couple troubleshooting ways. Now let's talk about the abs. How do you get it? Well, so when you lay down like on a bed or a couch or on the floor, you're essentially doing this. You have your like elbow or your arm on the floor and you're holding your head like this. And then you place your hand on your rib. And then just breathe. Here. And you can feel your ribs expand. Disclaimer, you might fall asleep. Fall asleep after the class. All right. So in addition to opening the ribs, we're going to be needing to be able to release your abdominal muscles or abs when you inhale. I'm not sleeping. I am not sleeping. That's my dingle. So the abdominal muscles, los abdominales, no como un bebé, porque los bebés no roncan. Like, de veras, los bebés no roncan. They don't. How do you do it? Just lay down on your arm on the side of your bed, William. Just like this. And then you're going to place your head on your arm. And then using your other arm, place it on top of your ribs. I'm still awake, Annalise. Okay. So, the abdominal muscles are the muscles above and below your belly button. So, when we inhale, the abs are going to release out and down. And we can see the abs moving during the inhalation. And they feel like they're dropping open to make room for the air to fill your lungs. No sleeping. No sleeping in class. If I can't sleep, you can't sleep either. So one of the ways that I tell my students to better associate that to create more of a visual is we're going to place our hands on our stomach, okay? And as we inhale, you're pushing your stomach out. And as you exhale, you're slowly bringing it back in. Because again, the abs are above and below your belly button. And if you have abs that are somewhere in the stomach area, like, I mean, my abs are being protected by cushion. Okay, this is the best way to feel your abs moving. So again, go ahead and place your hands on your belly. When we breathe in, push out your belly. And then as you exhale, slowly bring it in. This is also going to take coordination. And this is why I wanted to start this month with breathing, so we can get better in coordination. So we'll be able to see the abs moving during the inhalation. Now, how many of you guys ever heard the term diaphragm? Yes? Yes? How many of you guys have ever been nagged about using your diaphragm? Mm-hmm. We've all been there. This is how we use the diaphragm, my friends. By inhaling this way. When we inhale, when you're pushing your stomach out and it's going down, this is when your diaphragm is working. And then, how many of you guys ever heard of breath support before? And don't sleep while doing yoga. So that happens when you exhale. This is why I'm so animate about whenever you're exhaling, and more on exhaling in future classes, is that we're going to slowly bring our stomach back in so you can feel those muscles engaged, and it's going to feel like an ab workout. You're going to feel a slight resistance, and that's what we want. This is how we know we're doing this correctly. When after you sing a song, your abs hurt, that means you did it right. So, again, we see the abs moving during the inhalation, and they feel like they're dropping open to make room for the ale. You guys now know what's on my mind. The air. However, we do not want to solely rely on our abs to control the inhalation, especially if you need to move around like we do in musical theater while singing, because you need the abs to help you dance, right? This is why one of my favorite exercises to do, well, with my students, abs hurt when you when you work on them. Yes, you do. When like hurt in a good way. It's a good hurt. It's like a satisfactory hurt. One of my favorite things to do, especially with my musical theater students, or my students who have to who have concerts and they have to go all around to the stage, is sing their songs while on a treadmill. I know it sounds like torture. It is torture. My teacher, my coach, made me do that. But it works. It works. Talk about coordination. We're going back there again. All right, so here are some ways to help you feel the release of the abs. So, that sounds like a delay. And I'm also moving in and out of the... What's that face for? What is that? It's... Huh. But thank you for letting me know. I will rewatch this live and see what you mean, though. Okay? Thank you all. Thank you for letting me know. Guys, give me feedback. I need the feedback. All right. So take a breath and imagine that you're sending the air all the way down. No, okay, then that's probably the internet. We are having a storm here, so I would not be surprised. Even though I'm connected with Ethernet, but Ethernet means nothing against the storm. Now I think of the song. Sorry. Okay. Excuse me. Ja. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, so I want you guys to take a slow breath and imagine that you're sending the air all the way down to your belly button. And this visual is going to help you feel the release that happens throughout your torso as you inhale. The release should feel like dropping sensation, as if the abs were dropping along with everything else inside your torso. And now this is really sounding like a yoga class combined with singing class. And then we're going to place your hands on your abs to feel the release that happens at and below your belly button. So what that means is that as your lungs fill with air on the inhale, the organs inside your torso drop down to give your lungs room to expand. And as your abs release and drop, you may also feel a release on your sides. So let's go ahead and place your hands. I don't know whether I should take that as a compliment or an insult. But the reason for that is because since we're focusing on breath, I'm relaxing you. And whenever we feel relaxed, we're like, good night. Good night. Buenas noches. Oyasu minasai. All right. So let's go ahead and inhale and exhale. Without fail. Okay, so one more time. Let's inhale. Good. Are there any questions so far? No? Maybe? So? And guys, if you guys are enjoying this live stream, and you guys are watching this and we don't have, the comments are still disabled, which I promise you I'm working on that. We have this class every single Thursday at 1 p.m. Again, every Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. England time. Yes! So practice allowing the abs to release on the inhalation. So whenever you're breathing in, you're just pushing your midsection out. Now, let's talk about the misconceptions about breathing. Okay, there's A lot. Okay. Let's talk. Okay. So when it comes to breathing, we're taught that our our how we breathe, like our lungs are here, right? So when it comes, yes, that makes me so happy, William. That genuinely makes me so happy. Yes. See? Don't you feel stronger already? Sorry. um, okay, so when it comes to we're told that, our lungs are here. What was that? That was my ADHD working. That was me going, let's brain. I don't remember what I was saying. So, okay, for sure now. So when we go to the doctor, right? And they're like, okay, let's take a big breath in, just like this. That's what we do. And that, like, like, that just created the habit that we have to lift up our upper part of the body. We have to lift up our shoulders to take a big breath. Pero es pura mentira. It's a lie. It's a lie, guys. We want to breathe using our tummy. Oh, you want an example? Okay. When we speak, do you lift up your do you go do this? Hi guys, how are you? I have the answer. Can I say the answer? Be honest. No, that was my brain being broken. Nah, exactly, Willie. No, we don't do that. What we actually do is when we talk, we automatically use the diaphragm. Don't believe me? Okay. Place your hand on your tummy then. And just say, hello, my name is, and your name. For an example, hello, my name is Rosita. Did you lift up your chest there? Or did you feel your tummy moving out and in? Do it again. Introduce yourself out loud right now. Hello, my name is Rosita. Yeah? Another fun fact, guys. Did you know that we automatically use our diaphragm when we're sleeping? Yes, we do. We do, because if we lift up our upper part of the body while we're laying down, do you guys know what's going to happen? We choke. Don't believe me? Okay. My sister is a doctor. I'm not a doctor. My students in my medical Spanish class are doctors or nurses. I learned from them. But to be fair, actually, I do have to talk to doctors about singing, about like how the throat works. So I actually do read up on anatomy and physiology so I can better explain how the voice works. Hence singing the basics. I am the youngest, actually. And I am the stereotypical youngest child. Innocent. Here's the halo. And here are my wings. Okay. I am never a brat to my sisters or my brother. Yeah, I'm the youngest. I am the youngest. Yep. Exactly, Annalise. Exactly. That's exactly what I am. Total angel. You're the only child? Perks. Perks. All right. So another thing is that we have a misconception about that we solely have to use our mouth to breathe, or that we have to solely use our nose to breathe. That's also false. We use both. We use both our breath. We use both. We use both our breath. We use both our nose and our mouth. And and typically we do want to learn, how, especially for the longer phrases, to use your nose. And exhale exhale using your mouth. But whenever we sing faster songs, we actually want to use our mouth because it is the biggest hole in your face, so therefore we can take more air in. ¿De que es Angelita o de que es the only child? Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Any questions so far, guys? About breath? All right. So my homework assignment for you is to focus on your ribs and your sides. Okay? So the exercise that we first did, we're going to inhale for 5 counts and then exhale for 5 counts. You're going to place your hands on your ribs. I do that same exact exercise by placing your hand on your belly so you can feel your abs engaging. And I would like to challenge you guys to do that about 15 times a day, but not consecutively. Do like 3 times. Like do it for do 5 times 3 times a day. Meaning 5 times in the morning, 5 times in the afternoon, 5 times during the evening. Okay? Because consistency, coordination is built through consistency. And the reason why I don't want you guys to do it all at once is one, I don't want you to pass out. 2, I don't want you to fall asleep. That's it. All right, guys. So that will conclude class for today. Then go for it, William. Go for it. If that's what your heart is calling, then go for it. All right, guys. So that will conclude class for today. And until next time, I shall see you guys hopefully later tonight for Spanish reading and writing for our Zoom class, or Spanish conversation practice in our Zoom class, or Inglés para principiantes. And also, if you guys enjoy my classes, please go ahead and support the channel. Become a Patreon partner with us with a $5 a month Patreon. You get to join our Discord. Also, if you want to join in our VIP classes, which includes a lot more singing classes, like song breakdown, and where we break down the song that you guys are working on for auditions, for church, for your own original songs. We apply the technique to it. Also sight singing, controlling your voice, which works on pitch and more. And also languages too, Spanish, Japanese, and ESL. All right, so definitely for more information, go ahead, scan that QR code, and I shall see you guys later. Bye, everyone.